Heavyweight Championship showdown between the Korean Superboy Duo Choi and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, when you're fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again today.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. And when they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength of Khabib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight. You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong, he's so physical, in the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the sambo, but don't sleep on Khabib Nurmagomedov's striking. And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold you down. He can't hold me down, but it's okay. Sure. It's okay. You can't win them all, Khabib.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Choi is 29, Nurmagomedov is 31. Same numbers on reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Miragliotta. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, introducing the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Duo Choi.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, surround your corners, do not fight.
So the fight is now underway. On one side, we have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. Going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do. It's horrible.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. Blocks the shot.
He loaded up on that right hand. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Ooh. Just misses with the right. Slips the punch nicely there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Just out of the range with that right hand.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
90 seconds remain in the round. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Tuppy.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC. Nice head kick.
Was able to get that right hand over the top into the target. Oh, single collar tie here.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Under a minute now to go.
There you go. Look for the shot.
45 seconds to go here in round one.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Seconds now remain in the round. 15 seconds.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Four seconds for the end of round one.
doesn't know you have a home.
Right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Choi's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Oh, collar tie.
Big body kick. Nice move punch.
Work that right. Here we go.
Try to establish that jab. Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, crippling knee to the body. And they separate. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Single collar tie now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two.
Nice leg kick lands.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. He's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Just misses there with the left.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, nice land there by Nurmagomedov. When he made his UFC debut in 2012, he wasn't striking like that.
No, he did not look like this. That's a credit to his coaches, not only at the American Kickboxing Academy, but at Eagles MMA over in Dagestan. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Going out of the body with that hook. Well done there by the Korean Super Bowl.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, high-level stuff as he counters with that right hand. Uppercut there, blocked by Nurmagomedov.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
Nice punch there by Nurmagomedov.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, nice job with the knee strike there. That'll wake you up.
He thought it would be available. He just knew he had to find the right time to throw it. That was the right time.
Just out of range with that kick attempt. Effective punch there by Nurmagomedov. really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. And that's the end of round number 2.
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for it. All right, get him some water. Drink. Slow.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Joy gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Oh, nice jab there. He told us on Thursday he wanted to break this dude's nose. That is certainly a step in the right direction.
Mission accomplished. You are battering that nose.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. And a miss with the right hook. Back and forth we go! Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov. Lands the inside leg kick there. Nurmagomedov's strike attempt there is blocked.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov.
It's such a fast leg kick. Great.
Finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, you big ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Checks the leg kick. Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Nurmagomedov's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Right hand punches the clinch.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. A little single collar tie there. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow?
That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov, DC.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands often.
Oh, big overhand. Winded up on the right there to no avail. 20 seconds left. Effective strike there by the Korean Super Bowl.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
10 seconds to go.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, and see who has the edge.
You feel pretty good at round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. He's able to slip the left there. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Nurmagomedov gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
The Korean Superboy gets caught by that straight hand. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Right on the button.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
His opponent's still upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
3 minutes remain in the round. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside legs.
Troy gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up the defense here, though. Now connects with the right. Man, it doesn't take a lot of these kicks to produce redness. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Well, he's always on the counter. His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, late in the fight, and clearly it's been a dominant performance for him, and he's had to lean on that cardio. It certainly has not abandoned him tonight.
Cardio in a video game comes down to who's button mashing and who's actually playing the game. The guy that's actually playing the game has better cardio. Look at that bar. Stop button pressing and learn how to play the game.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
Choi gets caught with that punch. Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Choi gets the Thai clinch here.
Nice leg kick.
30 seconds remain in the round. Oh, that's a good strike there by Nurmagomedov. 20 seconds to go. Choi gets hit and flushed with that overhand. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing it.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Losing this fight, it goes to a decision. You're going to lose.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our
Next
next
round, guys. You
round.
ready?
High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Got the single collar tie. Choi's got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do with it. Punch coming, it's blocked.
What a punch. Yes, that you heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
All right, single collar tie now. Lands the overhand right. Just missed with the left there. Nurmagomedov gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, well done to block that powerful kick to the body.
Nice right hand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, single collar tie here. Some nice back and forth action here. Effective punch there by Nurmagomedov. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Nurmagomedov circling to his right now. Throws the right hand there. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Trying to kick the leg out.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Visibly limping here. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to do everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore. Big leg kick land.
Oh, a huge block there.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Oh, strong punch there by Nurmagomedov. Under 2 minutes now to decide this one.
Big body kick lands.
Lands a right hand upstairs. While straight right hand has been a good weapon for him, and this is really big.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. So he lands a double jab there. He continues to work off of that weapon, and you felt like that was a big key for him coming in tonight.
Very important for him to start popping that jab. He's doing it over and over again, and he's finding a ton of success.
Head off the center line, slips the punch.
Good punch land.
Just out of range with that right hand. Nice defense there, huge block. Flipped him with the right hand there. 15 seconds to go. Slips the punch. Oh, collar tie. And they separate. Joy gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
So we hear, and still tonight, our UFC heavyweight champion came in with a lot of pressure, a lot of hype, and he successfully defends the title here tonight.
With all that pressure, he never changes his approach. He always does exactly what he says he's going to do, and he remains the champion in the UFC's biggest and most dangerous division.